Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys, let's take a look again at the Bitcoin market. Situation here stands a bit tricky, although it is relatively clear with the final target, and that market should take out of the current tops with the upper direction and hit our major XOP 1940 area approximately. On the daily chart we've got another patterns that confirms this idea, because take a look, yesterday we talked about this grabber and it has been formed, but recently you can see we've got another one. So here's another bullish grabber has been formed, and today we could get another one, a smaller one, and both of them, all of them suggest the upper direction taking out of this top and hitting of the 1940 area. Second moment, here we think that market could form the butterfly here, because if you will measure the extension of this downward directions, 127 target will stand very close to the 1940. So here market could show the butterfly sell to finalize XOP target and starting downward retracement. Keep an eye on this possible pattern. Now what we could get in the nearest time, and then now speaking on the intraday chart, the situation turns to the tricky moment. So take a look at what has happened yesterday. Yesterday our trading setup has done well, so that is our guideless triple to buy pattern that we have discussed, and indeed market turns up right from the 30% support that we have discussed with this guideless triple to buy and turning up. But currently situation could be different. Since the butterfly, if it will be formed, it suggests a bit deep reaction to the downside here. So here one of the scenarios suggests that we could get A, B, C, top, T pattern right to the 618 support, somewhere to the 7250 area. Conversely, upper direction could start immediately and market could turn to the upside. It means that if you have taken the long position here, you could move your stops to the break even and just see what will happen, or even grab the half of your profit, move the stops on the break even on the rest of the position and see what will happen. If market will break this trend line to the downside, taking out of these lows, it will mean that it's going lower and we could get A, B, C bottom pattern down, and it means that the next point where I take the long position will be around 7250. Otherwise, if upper direction will show the acceleration, everything is great, you have your position and just waiting for final target around 9040. So here is how it could look like on the market. That's another 4-hour time frame chart pattern. That's the butterfly that could be formed. And here you could see this ABCD that I'm talking about. So market could form AB equals CD. That in turn give you guideless triple to buy inside of the butterfly pattern. And that will be the point where the upward action right to 940 will start. That is the alternative scenario. Or, as I said, upward action will start right from here and market will show the upward acceleration. So just keep an eye on what will happen. It's also interesting, guys, to check with the MACD. Maybe if we have the grabber here, maybe something will be here we have the grabber, bullish grabber right here, and it suggests the upward action taking out of this top theoretically, while here we have bearish grabbers that suggest drop below these lows. So here we do not have the answer on the question, because we have the two grabbers in opposite directions. It's really what will happen. The answer we will get only if market taken out of the stops already, and this grabber will start to work. So it means that what we have said about the situation is valid, and you could follow this scenario. But the scenario, as I said, will be a bit different depending on your position, whether you have the placed trade or not. So if you have long position, you could take the half of the profit and move stops to the break even on the rest of the position. If you do not have any position, well, in this case it's better to wait and see what will happen. This will be either retracement down or upward acceleration. In this case, if upward acceleration will start, theoretically you could use stop entry order. Not the stop loss, but stop entry order, stop buy order above the stop. So once it will be triggered, you will buy on the breakout. And In this case, you will be possessed on the possible action right to the target. So that's another opportunity that exists here. So let's see what will happen, because Bitcoin gradually is coming to the final point of this significant swing that we see on the daily and on the weekly chart.